Ladies, if you have ever wondered what qualities determine how people treat a feminine woman, this video is going to be for you. Ladies, I want to welcome you to another episode of Get 'em Girl, a girl's guide to relationships, femininity, dating, polarity, and attraction. And I have another great informative video for you today. I hope y'all are enjoying the Glow Up series. I do not want to hold off too long. Let's go ahead and jump into this list. Number one, ladies, your social etiquette definitely determines how people will treat you. And when I say social etiquette, what I mean is your gesturing and your mannerisms, okay? How you handle yourself when you're having a minor inconvenience. How you consider your space and others' space when you're out and about and moving in the world. Are you considerate of others' time? Are you considerate of your own time? Ladies, all these things kind of fit into the bubble of social etiquette, okay? People can tell a feminine woman by how she moves day by day, okay? And your social etiquette isn't something that is just for an occasion. It's how you move when you're doing errands. It's how you move when you're in the store with your kids, with your hubby. It's when you're out in public in general. How do you handle yourself when you are moving around? How do people perceive you? How do you want to be perceived? Ladies, your social etiquette really speaks to your femininity, okay? So when you're talking to people, can you have light, polite conversation, okay? Can you have conversation that doesn't actually get too heavy? Can you actually speak to someone and hold the door for others, or let someone hold the door for you? Can you be polite in conversation, right, ladies? Are you pleasant, okay? Your overall presence and the way that you present in public really does determine how others treat you. And ladies, when they can tell that you are a feminine woman and you're moving with grace as you're out and about, they really do mirror that back to you. And you can tell a huge shift in how others treat you based on this social etiquette. Number two is going to be your confidence in your surroundings. Ladies, what I mean by this is, do you move like you know you belong, okay? Some people have a complex to where when they are in high-end environments, like restaurants, if they're near nice offices and if they're in a nice neighborhood, they start to feel a little self-conscious as if they don't belong, right? And when you have that self perception, other people actually can tell that you feel that way about yourself. And ladies, I promise you, people will let you know that they can tell. Okay, ladies, so it is very important for you to feel confident even when you are in high-end spaces. You actually belong, right, ladies? You are not out of place and you are not the lowest of the low when you walk in there. You belong in these spaces and you need to walk into these spaces as if you do belong, ladies. Which means the confidence in moving around and speaking to people, okay? The confidence to walk with your head up and not have to avoid eye contact and not have to shy away and make yourself small because you feel like you shouldn't be there. Ladies, you deserve to be in these spaces and you do not have to make yourself small and you do not have to put yourself in a bubble when you are there. You should be there and you should flourish in that environment and let people know I belong here and I'm comfortable being here because I deserve nice surroundings. I deserve nice things and I enjoy nice environments and I'm going to give that to myself. Why? Because I deserve it and I move like I deserve it. Right, ladies? So your confidence in these spaces definitely changes how people treat you, okay? People can tell if you feel comfortable, and I'm telling you now, they will treat you accordingly. If you are someone who walks in like you know you own the place, baby, they're going to treat you like you own the place, okay? So I want you to be mindful of how you are moving, especially when you're in kind of upper echelon areas. Move with intention. Move like you know you deserve to be there. The third thing that does affect how people treat you, ladies, these are going to be your subtle luxury lifestyle indicators, okay? And when I say that, have you ever seen a woman and you just start to notice small things about her and it kind of says, yeah, there's some money somewhere. There's some luxury somewhere. Like she's used to something, right, ladies? These are indicators of your luxury lifestyle. So whether that be an expensive smelling perfume, whether that be understated luxury goods that people just happen to see you wearing. It's not that you're wearing a big flashy Gucci belt, but maybe they see a dainty Cartier bracelet and you're just lifting your arm to grab something off of the shelf and they see it. Right, ladies? These small indicators show that you are used to having nice things because you don't feel the need to overly make them apparent. However, when they do see them by chance, they can tell that you are used to nice things, right? They can tell that you are living a really nice luxury lifestyle. And ladies, that does affect the way that people treat you, okay? And so even with that, if it's not a luxury good, sometimes it's just how you put things together. Okay, ladies, a nice silk scarf. Okay, how you maintain your hair, how you keep yourself together. All these things are subtle luxury lifestyle indicators. Okay, they're not meant to be big and in your face, but they're just like those little details, okay, that people notice that says, hey, she's actually taking care of herself and living really well from the looks of it, right? And they do respond to that and treat you differently because of it, ladies. The fourth quality, ladies, that affects how people treat you is going to be your fashion and your aesthetic, okay? And when I say this, I never want you to think that I'm saying you have to have high-end everything to be respected. Absolutely not. What I want you to think more so is well-fitted clothing, okay? Clothing that's not super tight on you, but also that's not overly big. If you can get some pieces tailored so they just look like they were made for you, that speaks to a fashionable person. That speaks to someone who cares about how they're put together, right, ladies? When we talk about colors and what's flattering on the skin, when you have intention about the colors that you put on your skin and you know what fits you, you look a lot more put together, okay, ladies? So flattering colors, especially for women of color. We look good in neon colors. We look good in warm sunset colors, a lot of earth tones. That speaks to a lot of us women of color. Of course, there's variations. I don't want to just group everybody in. But for the most part, a lot of us actually look amazing in those colors. So playing around with colors that are flattering to you, picking up accessories, ladies, that have detail to them, okay? That speak to the fact that you have a sense of style, whether that's a pair of dangly earrings that look so nice and have minor details that people who get close enough can see, okay, ladies? But things like that really speak to she knows what looks good on her. She knows what is flattering on her, and she puts it together really well and with great intention. Okay, ladies, that's what you want for yourself, and that does affect how people treat you. And last but not least, ladies, this is so important, your speech and your tone. You want to be able to clearly articulate anything that you want to say when you are out in these spaces, especially highly affluent places. You want to be able to articulate yourself, okay? Limiting some of those filler words like and all of those that kind of take away from the je ne sais quoi, okay, of what you're trying to say. And when I say tone, everyone has a different tone. I'm not saying you have to be super high pitched, okay? And if you have a lower tone, that's completely okay. What I want you to focus on is being welcoming in your tone, okay? When you're speaking to someone, do they feel like you're inviting them into a conversation? Does it feel like you would be pleasant to talk to based off of your tone? Okay, ladies? So when you're speaking, think about that. It's not about the pitch of your voice. It's about how welcoming you are in conversation. Do you invite and draw people in when you're speaking? Okay. Also, think about your vocabulary. Ladies, there are so many resources for us to be learning a new word every day. Okay, we don't want to get stuck using the same words, the same exact words over and over to where it gets monotonous. Okay, ladies, we want to keep it exciting. We want to have variability in our communication. Okay, so we want to be making sure we are expanding our vocabulary. And another fun thing to think about when it comes to your communication, think about some unique phrases that would be specific to you. Something that you tend to say in certain situations that people can kind of pick up on and be like, hey, that's so you. I've never heard that before, but that is so you. Okay, ladies, customizing your speech a little bit, customizing the things that you say a little bit. Everything we do is done with intention. So it is completely okay to have those kind of things planned ahead. Okay, it's actually a good thing. So I want you to consider all of these things when you're talking about speech and tone, because ladies, once again, it does affect how others treat you. Okay, so I hope that these tips were all helpful to you. I hope that I explained everything thoroughly. Of course, if you have questions, put them in the comments down below. I'll be happy to respond. And you know I am not leaving you without giving you your daily scripture. Today we're going to be in 1 Peter chapter 3. We're going to do verse 3 and 4. Okay, ladies? It is not fancy hair, gold jewelry, or fine clothes that should make you beautiful. No, your beauty should come from inside you. The beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit. That beauty will never disappear. It is worth very much to God. Okay, ladies, so I hope that that is inspirational to you. Once again, I want to thank you for watching another episode of Get 'em Girl. I have really been enjoying this Glow Up series. Let me know down below how you've been enjoying it. And also, let me know which one of these qualities you want to be working on. We got some really good ones here that I feel like is worth the practice, right, ladies? So with all that being said, once again, thank you for watching another episode, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.